Hey guys, Apricot here. Today we're talking about New World. This will be the first part of a two-part series highlighting what's bad about the game and what's good about the game in that order. Let's start off with the combat system, because the combat system is very much at the core of every game, particularly in MMO. So the combat in this game feels very simplistic and manages to feel both rewarding and impactful at the same time. It is an action combat style of combat, which can be very much a hit or miss. So in terms of PvE, there is a lot of potential for skill usage by, chaining your skills the right way. If you have a sword and a shield, for example, you can bash an enemy for 2 seconds, I believe, and then you get an extra 2 seconds if you put another skill point into that. And you can sort of play around with those, make sure you get the right combo, basically. But it's only you only have space for 3 skills, which is very limited. I think they should have more, at least 4, maybe 5, something like that. I don't know, maybe they'll change it. Although I will point out one glaring issue with this combat system is the issue of stamina. So your stamina is used up when you block or when you dodge, but it does not get used up when you're sprinting, which I see a massive problem with this, especially in terms of PvP, but it's been a pain in the ass for PvE as well. So in terms of PvP, like other MMOs, you can basically gang up on somebody and kill them real quick and then move on to the next target. So basically the team with the greatest communication, where they can allocate targets and then just gangbang them to death, is basically how you win in most MMOs. And this is no different, but the problem with this is, with the unlimited stamina, one player can run away from, say, 5 dudes who are chasing him and just keep running around until he rendezvous with his, teammates or something. And that doesn't seem like the best way to handle this. Cooldowns are also shared between all your weapons. So if you use a, say, Q for the ability of one weapon, if you switch weapon to the second weapon, the Q will also still be on cooldown on there as well. I can see why they did that, because otherwise it would be ridiculous to have an advantage by constantly swapping out weapons. That doesn't feel like too good a combat system, but I also don't like the current way they've got it set up. So I don't know what the solution there is. I'm just pointing it out. So now we've talked a little bit about the combat. Let's talk about questing. So questing, quest markers, let's talk specifically about. They are very fucky in this game. Highly fucky. This is next level bug. For example, there's this quest where you gotta go kill 2 pirates. And the quest marker is set up in sort of the middle of the general area. And you gotta run around like a headless chicken looking for this guy. This also ties into the respawn rates of the monsters and the bosses, or the mini bosses, whatever they are. So if the quest objective is to kill an elite monster, say, the quest marker does not point out that elite monster in particular. It's like it shows the general, let's say, village or whatever it is, and then you gotta find that guy. Problem is, if that guy's already dead and you're running around looking everywhere, even if you looked in the area where he is, or would be if he wasn't dead, you would not know, and you would just run past and look elsewhere, and you have no idea, basically. Respawn rates is a thing that comes into play here, or just, fix the quest objectives to show us exactly where it is. Now let's talk about the world in general. My god, is this place huge, and there's no goddamn mounts. Maybe it's not even that big a world, but without the mounts, or with very limited fast travel options, this world feels huge. I mean, I spent just hours running from point A to point B trying to get to those quests. And if you're trying to get to like a different city or a different area, then get some tea, get some popcorn, and then have somebody feed them to you, because you're gonna need your hands. Actually, you can use one hand to sort of auto run, but I have my auto run bound to my mouse button, so I can use my other hand for whatever else. So in terms of fast travel, you can check in at an inn, and you can fast travel there once every hour. So if you've got 1 quest an hour to do, you are good to go. You're in good shape. Okay folks, that's it for this video. In the next one, we're going to talk about what's good about the game, what we liked, what we enjoyed, and what we want to see more of in other games. If you liked any part of this, throw a like my way, and if there's anything I could work on to make the videos better, let me know, and I will definitely work on that.